Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or whatever time you're watching this. I much appreciate it. I just saw a video of a baby lion and a baby tiger wrestling, and I can say my day has been improved. If you're watching this, there's a chance that the 12-hour stream hasn't started yet. There's also a chance it has started yet. It'll be starting today, as of uploading this, at 10 a.m. PST to 10 p.m. PST. Be doing, playing all kinds of games, maybe painting some miniatures, little Darktide, thinking of ending off with Sea of Thieves. And maybe if we will play another game in there, who knows? Or maybe I won't play minis. We'll see how we start off. But the video we are running today, the build we're running today is kind of like not like anything special, just kind of a fun little build. We got the Brute Brainer Mach 3 Latrine Shovel with Thrust and Thunderous. We have the Mach 2 Ripper Gun with Fire, Frenzy, and Cavalcade. We have 3 health curios. For the talents, we have pretty basic stuff. We have Heavyweight, Smash 'em, Furious, Best Defense, Big Friendly Rock, Slam. We have Indomitable with Stomping Boots and Pulverize. Or you can honestly go Trample. Honestly, either or works, but we're just going to go Pulverize for this one. We have Hard Knocks, Stay Close. Then we have Towering Presence. We have Attention Seeker, Get Stuck In, Bruiser, Payback Time. Won't Give In, No Pushover. Then we have Feel No Pain, and all 4 stacks Feel No Pain. Now, if you wanted a little more damage reduction, you could go Delight and Destruction instead of Towering Presence. We might actually go Trample because I'm not tanking it, so we'll actually do that. But yeah, that is the build. And also, backpack time. Let's get into a game, shall we? Alrighty. Luckily, we didn't get the one Venge Purge that was in the Damnation, but we didn't get the Tox Gas, which is a slight sad. Man, it's so funny whenever Jack Dorsey tweets, and sometimes he'll appear on Jack Dorsey, former owner of Twitter. His tweets, like he tweeted, people realizing there's no left or right tonight, because obviously the protests at UCLA is getting far too much response from the police for the issue in Palestine. And of all the people attacking him, like, the world's a mess because you helped steal the election, or Twitter, you worked with the feds to take away our rights. If you look at the Twitter files, Twitter said no, we're not giving you any of the things you're requesting. Like, people just saw, like, the headlines of it and didn't actually read into it that much. I didn't read into it that much either, but I at least read enough to know that no, Twitter was not handing over our stuff. At least, unless I've read it wrong, but I'm pretty sure, It's also been a while. But yeah, the UCL stuff is kind of crazy. I don't know, it's fucked over there. And, I carombos is all I'll say. What was I gonna say? So, the other day I talked about how, like, oh my god. Was that 3 assails? There's a rager here. Excuse you. Ouch. Didn't want to jump, I wanted to dodge. There we are. Talking about how, like, when there's the certain type of people who just gain this random vitriol for games once they get to a certain age. And I saw, it was ironic because I talked about it, then I saw, a day later, I saw some 1G clip of him playing Sea of Thieves, and I just sunk this guy, and the guy, and the guy said, oh man, imagine you're 40 and still playing video games. And someone was like, why wouldn't I be playing video games? They're fun. And it's like, well, don't you have better things to do? And someone was like, no, I got time. And he was like, you probably have better things to do too. How old are you? It's like, oh, I'm 18. I said, are you in high school? Yeah. Do you have a 4.0 GPA? No. Are you in honor classes to get a 4.5? No. Well, arguably, you got better stuff to do. And he was like, okay, yeah, but like, when you get to that, when you get old like that, aren't you? You're not supposed to play video games no more, or whatever. It's like when you're that old, it's weird to be playing video games, or something along those lines. And Summit just answered very wisely. He said, well, how would you know? You're not old yet. It's like, and I was like, man, that's wise as hell. Like, people have this, like, expectation that they have to be boring sticks in the mud when they get older. It's like, no. Like, I enjoy video games. I'm probably not going to stop playing them for a long time. And people need to realize that Andrew Tate is not the symbol of guidance one needs to be to have a happy, fulfilled life. Speaking of Andrew Tate, that key motherfucker, I don't know if he's engagement farming really poorly or if he is just this fucking stupid. I know he's a sex trafficker, so he's pretty fucking stupid. Or at least he's a sex trafficker and keeps denying that he is, so he's pretty stupid. He tweeted something about, like, oh, men who cook aren't manly or whatever. Oh, come on. I was so far from that. And he was talking about how, like, men shouldn't be prepared for cooking, they should be prepared for, like, war or whatever. And it feels like it's just shitty engagement bait. And if it is, I'm falling for it. I'm getting out of the stink room. It's like... And he was talking about, like, it's once again brings in, like, women into it all the time. Relationships. Essentially calling people gay for knowing how to cook. And I'm like, one, everyone should know how to cook. You need to feed yourself at one point in life. Two, if you're looking for a relationship, like help in a relationship, women love men that can cook. Anyone loves that. You know, gay, straight, lesbian, anyone loves a partner that knows how to cook. You know? Like, I don't think there's probably no person on the planet says, oh, I don't want my partner to know how to cook. Like, what the... Hello? Like, cooking is such a basic, like, talent you need to just even sustain yourself. And then you want to learn how to actually, like, cook good food so that you're not eating, you know, protein and, like, beef and rice all day. Yeah, it is what it is. Speaking of Andrew Tate and women, I know, terrible. That's a terrible word. There's been a philosophical question, hypothetical question, probably, yeah, hypothetical is probably a better description, of essentially asking women who they'd rather be in the woods with, a bear or a man. And the general consensus can be answered like this. A lot of men are proving why women choose the bear. Like, it's so weird how, like, certain men get so aggressively mad whenever, like, men are called out for shit, you know? And, like, and another person brought up, like, you know, they're mad that women are choosing the bear, but if the woman chose the man and something bad happened to her because of it, they'd be like, oh, well, she chose the man. And it's so true. Because whenever I see, like, posts about women discussing, like, how, you know, we should change society to make it safer for women, always replies are like, oh, have you ever thought about buying a gun? It's like, I don't think women should have to buy a gun to just feel safe walking home at night, quite frankly. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, but men, you know, a lot of men don't feel safe. Yeah, but I don't feel safe for a whole different reason if I'm in a sketchy place or a place I've never been to before. Like, I'm not worried about getting kidnapped. I'm worried about, like, getting robbed. And I'm not worried about, like, sexual assault, really. And, like, I'm 6'5", you know? I'm 6'5", 200 pounds. I'm pretty confident in my physical abilities if I ever got into a scrap, you know, like, it's just, like, ugh. I think it's just because, like, I don't know if it's because it's how we're raised or whatever. Because I know, like, a lot of cultures have this issue. Although some cultures are better about it. Like Japan, for example, is another bad one, because sexual assault is treated so, like, nonchalantly there. It's like, it's pretty, you know, they had to introduce, like, the shutter camera law, which I think needs to be absolutely implemented in the US, by the way. People are way too comfortable taking pictures of strangers. Because, like, I remember seeing a guy, there was this woman, she was in a sundress, And I literally like had to intervene in this guy taking pictures of her behind. I walked up to her like Target employee, like, "Oh, can I help you, sir?" And got into his camera. I was like, "Oh my god!" Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stop him before he got one, but it's like, bruh. And I can't really call him out because I'd probably get in trouble with my boss. As much as I would have loved to. But you know, I said in that tone of like, he's fucking busted, right? But you know, if it was legal for me to rip that guy's phone out of his hand and snap it over my knee, I would have. Hello? Rip that guy. There's a trapper somewhere. Still haven't fixed that caption. Alright. You know what's nice about having 4 psychers? I get all the frickin' ammo. Shot. Smack. 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 Shoveled. Let me shovel you a question. Oh, so I figured out my list for my 2,000 point Warhammer army, Space Marine army. So it's got the Primarch, Robute Gilliman. It's got a Terminator Shield Captain. It's got an Apothecary Biologist with Bolter Discipline. The Chaplain Terminator armor with the Honor Vestment. And then the... Is it my Shield Captain that has the Artificer armor, or is it my Tech Marine? I think it's the Shield Captain has the Artificer armor. Then I have the Primaris Tech Marine, 3 Dreadnoughts, a Redemptor, Brutalis, and a Ballistus. Then I have a squad of Terminators, Sternguard Veterans, a Sternguard Veteran Squad, a Rhino for transport. I swapped the Rhino. I swapped a random lieutenant I had out to fit in a Rhino, and then I have a lieutenant with a combi weapon. Then I have 2 Flamer squads. Yeah, and then I have 2 Inferno squads. Might be 1 Inferno squad. I think it's 1 Inferno squad, if I remember correctly, because I think I had to remove one of them to fit in the Brutalis. So yeah, originally I was looking at 2 Inferno squads and either getting the Brutalis or Gladiator. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, I got strabbed. Nice. Now we can do the puzzle. I'm impressed. Damn it. Ah, I can't get up there. No, they don't want to do the puzzle. No one ever wants to do the puzzle. Actually, I don't even know the puzzle. Never been able to do that puzzle since no one ever wants to do it. I probably have to do it with someone in comms. Ouch. Alrighty. Whatever that language was, I'm sure it wasn't English. Woo, thank God it died. Come on, Chen. There. Bonked. Perfect. Alrighty, just skedaddle on through. Bad rager, no rager. Oh. Hello. Two seconds there. Bad flame or no flame. Check my PC or my keyboard real quick. Alrighty. May have missed the rock. Could you die, please? Could you frickin' cook it? Please, thank you. Got him. Oh. Give the Psyker the damage buff, because I think I gave the Smite Psyker the damage buff too. It works out. Come on, Sean. And bada bing, bada boom. Alright, nice. Come on, Sean. Oh, I gotta get minced. Oh. Alright, and behind me? happen. Oh. Why does fire push you back? It makes no sense to me. Once again, me personally, if I was on fire, I'd probably move faster. Damn it. Oh, I saw a video. Once again, this is a whole separate video. I've seen a lot of videos today. I will say, leash your damn dogs. Even if you're on a trail, you know, as obedient as your dog, you think your dog is for your dog safety. Like, the only time you should really unleash your dog is if you actually have to fight the cougar and you can have time to just clip off your dog's leash, or just let the leash go. But there's this video of this Rottweiler that was like bugging some deer, and a couple were watching and like kind of getting a kick out of it. Then another couple drove by in their car and were the reasonable ones to say, hey, you should leash your dog. Those things deal with wolves. Your dog's in great danger. And they were like, oh no, don't worry, he's a boss. I'm like, no. I'm pretty sure the Rottweiler got fucking kicked, but you know, it's like, however cool your dog is, it's not cool enough to survive a goddamn, you know, deer kick to the head, probably, you know? Especially on, like, don't fuck with elk, or deer, or whatever the fuck they were. I think they were deer. Deer makes sense. I don't know why I'm saying elk. Elk is too North Pole. But it was deer, and they were just fucking with it, and the dog was kind of fucking with it. I'm like, you're... And I thought the video was going to end with the dog getting killed, but I don't know if it happened. It might have happened. They kind of, like, the couple that were filming kind of drove off. I'm just, like, talking about it. So, more than likely it happened. But yeah, no. A Rottweiler has a better chance of killing a mountain lion than it does a deer. Let's be real here. And also, just, I've seen so many videos of people irresponsibly not having a leash on their dog. No matter how loyal you think your dog is, just leash it. You never know what's going to set a dog off. Like, you know, or especially, if not for their safety, but for other safety of dogs that are not friendly. You know, you don't want it just free restrained walking up to a not friendly dog. I missed. You know. I remember seeing an iconic video of someone yelling, not friendly, not friendly, not friendly. And the lady's dog runs up, unleashed, and just starts, the dog started fighting because the dog wasn't friendly. Well, like this video of this one, once again, I've had a pit bull before. I love pit bulls. I'll probably have a pit bull again. I would not recommend pit bulls to people who don't know how to train their dogs, okay? Pit bulls, sweeties, but they need extra training because they are aggressive dogs. Any dog like that needs training, right? Extra love and care, do not trip out. I had a dog fighting issue for a while. My dogs would fight all the time. Well, not all the time, but it'd be an issue, especially around, like, you know, new people or whatever. It was an issue, but I had to be extra careful with them to stop that. You know, Blue was like, they were both adult dogs, and they were both like previously wild dogs, not like wild, you know, like strays. So it like took time to acclimatize them to each other and say, hey, you don't get to beat the shit out of each other, and if you do, I'll kick the shit out of both of you. Now you may be saying, oh, you abused your dogs. No. I discipline my dogs. Sometimes you gotta let them know who's the alpha. But like, I wouldn't like kick the shit out of them randomly. Like if they were fighting, I would like grab the collar, throw them, right, and then just start screaming. Or like sometimes I'd give a swift kick to the ribs, but not with the flat side of my foot. I'm not trying to break a rib here. Just a swift like, hey, fuck off type vibe. Yeah. I mean, even small dogs that should be trained. I mean, first of all, just train your dog. If you don't have time, spend them. You can afford the dog. You can afford spending them to a trainer. You know. Like small dogs should not get an excuse to be rowdy because they're small. Like, no, Chihuahuas don't get to bite the shit out of my ankles because it's a small dog. It's like, one, train your dog for the safety of your dog. You know? Like, my Chihuahua, she's a little grumpier now that she's older, but she's a Chihuahua Jack Russell. I trained her to not, you know, she doesn't bite people. I mean, the only time she bites people is if it's me when I'm trying to trim her nails, because she can get away with it, I guess. But generally, she's pretty good. And if, like, she'll get kind of uppity if the younger dogs want to keep playing with her, but she's, like, old and says, I need my beauty sleep. Ouch. But no, she's not going up and biting nobody. This sucks. I'm in the stink. You're full stink mode right now. You know, this is a terrible Auspex to stand on because it's like, man, there's not a lot of room here. I guess maybe it swivels. Seems like it might swivel. Oh. All the ammo 5 me. I haven't used my uppercut at all so far. I forgot I had it. Shoveled. Alright.
Do you feel pain? I have a gift.
No, I won't take that yet. Look at that servitor doing its job for all eternity. What are they going up there for? I guess there's like vaults or anything. And this one? Oh my god, my frames? I bought a new fan, and it's just a little ground fan, cost me 20 bucks, you know, nothing crazy. Just something to get the air flowing. But my cats, once again, I've had fans in my room before. Same type fan. For some reason, 2 of my cats are just not vibing with it. I was really hoping it would fall off the edge. So they were like, what the fuck is that? I think maybe it's because it's a black fan and they're used to seeing white ones or something. I don't know. Cats are weird, man. Maybe I got racist cats. That'd be fucked up. I mean, I have a racist dog. Like, whenever I have friends over that aren't white, I don't know why. She just loses her goddamn mind. She's literally never had a negative interaction with anybody in her life. Like, she's the most, like, happy-go-lucky dog ever. Just starts, like, barking like crazy whenever someone who's not white comes in. I have no clue why. And I think it's... I don't know. Because this was like a newish problem. Before it was always fine. She randomly decided to be racist one day. And it's not even like, oh, it's a new person thing, because when I have a friend over who's white, it's not an issue. It's very strange. It's so funny, my mom will try to be like, oh, she's not racist, it's just a new person. I'm like, Mom, we have to come to the terms with the fact I have a racist dog. Ouch. Excuse me. There. Right through the stink. Use the trample damage while I got it. Wish the trample damage lasted a little longer, because honestly, like, it almost runs out by the time you're, you know? Atron? Shut up. Oh damn, someone died. No, my streak! It was at 0 anyway. I'm having the worst luck with this goddamn survive 10 orc missions penance. There's always the random bullshit, like the chaos spawn clipping me through the ground to fall for eternity, and then eventually die, or just, you know, just gunners gunning me down with their fucking headshot machines. Crazy. I mean, I could probably do it if I really just fucking lock the fuck in, but I'm not. I'm kind of like chilling. But that chaos spawn one, I don't think there's anything I could do there. I guess other than just dodge the chaos spawn, but skill issue on that one, I guess. Fully charged with trample doesn't one-shot a shotgun to the head. That's brutal. Brutal and cunning, maybe. Or just brutal. Oh, that's such a good sound effect. Holy moly. Dong. One zombie got down Mr. President for the frickin'. Alrighty. I'm coming. Excuse me. Get off him. Alright, now I go this way. Skedaddle on this way. Alrighty. Coming through. Zooey mama. Hello, you bastards. Come on, come this way. Bonk. Alright. Just hold the Ripper gun down, let him do the rest. Nice. Just like that, easy peasy lemon breezy. Walking out here with my shovel. I can dig that. That's the name of the video right there. Alrighty, let's see what the Emperor granted us. Put that guy. Domain expansion. Emperor's gift load now. Nope, that tried to work. My sure hit effect. He canceled it out. That Psyker fit looks good. That actually looks good with the Memento Mori backpack. And we got a doohickey with it. Well, if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, or don't. I'm not your mother, but you better brush your teeth. Oh my god, forgive me for coughing. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.